one thing that we've heard portfolio managers are a little overwhelmed by or intimidated by is compliance. And I know you touched on that a little bit. Would you be able to share more about how Willow Oak works with the funds to ensure that they're in compliance with all of the various regulations?
Yeah, sure. This is a really, really increasingly important component that Willow Oak offers to the funds on our platform. So, what we've found is that formal compliance programs are often something that gets overlooked by a small fund because they just simply can't justify the costs of it. And since they kind of fall under the threshold, early on, they don't have to devote the same resources and attention to some of the higher level compliance necessary as they continue to grow. However, at Willow Oak, we really believe in getting operations right from the start. Um, Through Willow Oak, our funds not only have the benefit of our best practices, but also access to our existing compliance and legal counsel partners. We also have great affiliations that we maintain with membership organizations like AMA, that's the Alternative Investment Management Association. And as members, we have access to webinars and best practices and DDQ templates, things like that. So I serve as the Chief Compliance Officer for each of the funds. In this role, I'm responsible for executing each fund's compliance program, and we make that unique to each fund, although there is kind of a template to follow. And so we produce and adopt and activate policies and procedures, business continuity plans, codes of ethics, cybersecurity programs that are probably far more sophisticated than they'd be able to kind of deploy on their own. The importance of having these policies in place has become even more evident with the changing working environment that we're seeing due to the impacts of COVID-19. So really, there's no denying the emphasis that small funds even should be putting on their compliance programs. Another extremely important value add we provide is administering the fund's due diligence program. And this is really an imperative as a fund seeks institutional capital. This, of course, includes not only producing a formal DDQ, the due diligence questionnaire that institutional investors are looking for, but we also coordinate the activities of relevant investment and risk management and valuation committees within the fund. So beyond this, we also provide documentation services. This is probably something small funds don't even think about, but email archiving is a big issue that funds should be aware of. We maintain a CRM where we're capturing extremely relevant information and interactions between the fund managers, the operational team, and the investors. And then simply procedural documentation. If we're doing it, you document it. And that's something that really goes overlooked by a lot of small managers.